What is up, Aries? Welcome. Recording your reading at night, which is unusual, so the lighting's a little off. Something about that, Aries. The lighting off. And I'm hearing the light is within. And we're all tangled. That reminds me of reading. That came up almost like 18 months ago. With the Aries new moon. Remember? I think it was during a Leo's it was during an all signs reading, and I think it was from like Aries to Leo. I was untangling my necklaces through like all the signs, and it was funny because there's something about the tangling baby. Yeah, Aries. We got duty, and I heard, you said duty. Right, with the sun. And perhaps this has something to do with our identity, with the duties in reverse. Taurus, maybe you're a Taurus. Aries cusp. I am in love with you, but it's in reverse, with equal in reverse. So perhaps something wasn't equal, especially when it comes to a relationship. This is the second time I'm recording a reading. I just got into the intro. The lighting's so horrible. It's making me look so washed out. Maybe it's the color of the lighting. I don't know. I'm sorry. Doesn't matter what it looks like. I'm seeing freedom, right? I'm hearing be yourself with the catch and release. Perhaps this is the kind of relationship, right? I'm in love with you in reverse, like not no more. There's some kind of freedom here. It's like I caught it, or I was caught, I got released, I was released. Now there's some kind of freedom with the sun, and it's like where, and I opened it up and there's prayer on the backside. And perhaps this is, and I was speaking of the sun and the identity of who we are with Taurus in reverse. This is really perhaps letting go a part of ourselves or finding a deeper part of ourselves with Taurus. It can be very stubborn, right? And in reverse, it's almost like letting go of something. Letting go. Alright, let's pick a spirit animal card. Who am I talking to? These Aries. What do we need to know right now? The Eagle spirit. So funny because I just joined this thing with the Eagles. Take the lead in reverse with the Stag spirit, and that reminds me, we'll get to the Stag. So starting with the Eagle, number 23, and I seen 33. So with the Eagle spirit, it says spirit has your back. I just joined this thing today with these eagles, and I was watching all these eagles, and it was so funny. There was a picture of the eagle flying, and when the eagle goes real high up in the air, it literally has a third eye, or like an eyelid almost, like the reptiles, like snakes, like alligators. But the eagles, when they fly high, this third eye covers their eye, so it keeps it moist. They can see. It's almost like a pair of goggles. And it reminded me of the eagles wearing goggles in the video. What kind of movie was that? Was it the V movie or something? Where the eagles were wearing goggles. They literally have goggles when they fly that high. So something about this, I mean, this eagles has a crown too, has a cross crown, and it does say spirit has your back. So perhaps this is it. It's almost like this spirit is putting these goggles on your eyes. So that way, it's like I'm hearing vision retention. Perhaps vision intention, that we look within, right? With the starfish spirit, open to infinite possibilities in reverse. Now, let's see the message from number 23, which also equals to 5, and I'm hearing the Hierophant. 5 says change. I'm hearing adaptability. And I'm seeing this mental strengthness. Perhaps mental toughness. 23, not 25. I said 5. It's making me think of 25. So the oracle message here is saying to think of the eagles flying high above the other birds, soaring on the wind. Eagle spirit has appeared to ask whether you are willing to soar to new heights, even if that means solitude for a short while. Truly, all the wisdom of the world is available to you. When storms flash across the sky, it is Eagle Spirit that raises you above it all, helping you conquer fear and overcome adversity, reminding you that Spirit has your back and wants you to experience life at its fullest. Aries. At this moment, you are meant to know that you have the highest of wisdom and courage within, gifted to you by Spirit and all the angels. Boldly build your nest in a lofty space and know that now you can fly effortlessly, proudly embodying Eagle Spirit in all her glory and grace, claiming what is truly yours in divine timing. And there's some kind of freedom here. This is where I see us at right now, in this glory of like really letting Spirit be our goggles. It's like our third eye, where we are really truly looking within. Maybe we are like seeing like the reflection of ourselves, our younger selves, our older selves, future selves, whatever the case may be. I'm even hearing past lives in other people, right? Starfish spirit in reverse has a protective message, number 59. And the protection message is saying that when cynicism says no, Starfish spirit says yes 1,000 times over. Are you willing to entertain new possibilities? Are you limiting your goals in order to be realistic and cutting yourself off from the power of dreaming big? Let go of your rigid beliefs about what is possible for you and let Starfish Spirit inspire you to open your heart and your eyes to what Spirit has available to you. I'm telling you, Spirit's coming to put these goggles on. It's showing you the way. Now is a time to stretch beyond the familiar and unfurl yourself, for you are meant for more than you are imagining for yourself. Spirit wants the best for you and will support you in achieving whatever intention you hold dear. So I heard, make it a good one. Make it a good one. I have this tarot deck is coming into my mind. Hold on, let me go grab that so I can pull these tarot cards on this and see. It's topped by coal. So something about this is natural coal. All ends raw coal on the stag spirit. So about the stag spirit and what I see about the stag spirit, this came up in a Virgo reading during the eclipse season, and it had this stag in the back of the hermit, which we were talking about this going really within, right? And the stag spirit was a passed on loved one, the spirit guide, whatever we're attaching from, that we're still whole, whatever it is, that it's like I am you, you and me, whatever it's, whatever this, who we catched and released, who we caught and released, this, excuse me, this, and I'm seeing memory, and the memory, and it's like memory, and then I'm seeing like all the other words like on it, written underneath it, like there's these memories we can't see. Memory is in reverse. Maybe these are these bad memories, or memories that we are hiding underneath, trying to forget. It's like we can't see it. I have two decks together. What is it? No, the mind's eye Tarot.
And the Lightseers Tarot.
Well, this one flipped right at me, the Five of Swords. And this is what we're holding on to. We're holding on to this, it's like, hurt in the head, hurt in the mind. Maybe we are going through some kind of awakening or spiritual awakening. Because, you know, the protector of the children, I'm seeing the crow, the messenger, this shadow work. Maybe it is these thoughts, these people in our head. With the Five of Swords is usually a battle that we defeat, and I'm seeing the little shadow. He's like, yeah, I got it. Maybe this is, I'm seeing the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more underneath. Like, this is the iceberg, and it's like this. And I'm seeing that with the mushroom, that post, I think I even reposted it. And it had the mushroom with all the roots underneath, and it's like, this real growth goes unseen. Perhaps this is what we're holding on to. Some kind of, it's this Five of Swords. Wow. And crystals, government, and all the things fell. Now the Five of Swords is in reverse. With the Magician. You know, this is making anything happen with the Magician. This is really knowing your power, really stepping into, and I'm seeing this spiritual awakening. This is what I was thinking the Five of Swords was, like he was holding his head, like he's getting these weird pains. We're experiencing these weird thoughts. Perhaps it is these program things that we're like holding on to. Confirmation that it's like we are automatically, remember, going to the memories, automatically going back to a certain behavior, going back to a certain thought because it's programmed. The Magician is really manifesting something totally new with the Seven of Swords in reverse. This is really letting go of the mask. Perhaps we are deceiving ourselves, or perhaps we are being deceived. But this is really coming into who we really are, the strength. You see her going from the female to the lion, the human to the lion. And again, that, remember when I said this is the second time I started recording your reading? This came up in the beginning of your reading and I wasn't going to put it in, but now I'm going to put it in. Aries, something just said, get up and get on. Get up and get on, Aries. That's what something said, get up and get on. I was going to record your reading earlier. I got out all these cards and I'm like, okay, what are we going to do? Then what happened? I got company. I got the whale, trust, the great mystery, and it's in reverse. So it's almost as if we're coming into the mystery of ourself, of our inner self, and I'm seeing number 1, roses, commitment here. Perhaps this is not trusting it. It's like doubting Thomas. And it's so funny because I was it the live today that we were talking about Thomas, doubting Thomas? And all of his things. There's the lion one that came up. And it says, lucky is the lion that the human will eat. So the lion becomes human. And foul is the human that the lion will eat. And the lion still will become human. So with the 9 of Wands coming out next, this is the wounded warrior. It's almost like when we come in this 9 of Wands as this, and I'm seeing the flat head with this wand of protection, standing up for what we believe in. Even if we are broken, this is like doing this every single day and not stopping until we get it done. The 9 of Wands, this is the wounded warrior, and like I said, this is pure determination, and I'm hearing resilience, right? Mental toughness, what we were talking about. And it's like as we come from this wounded warrior, this brings us to this Four of Pentacles, where we are no longer holding on to these programs, hold on to these thoughts or these memories, or this like default program where it just goes back, right? We're becoming this magician. See the sun, where when we let go of this physically, we come up. This is the Ace of Swords, where we gain this new truth, this new idea, this new vision, this new insight. This is the truth uncovered. This is where the eagle now, and it's like the eagle's eyes, the goggles goes away, and we now, like, we see it. Ooh, and I got the chills all on the left side of my body with the Ten of Swords. It's like goes from the Ace to the 10. This is a complete cycle here. Finally coming into the King of Wands again with this Master Manifester. The same thing, the same idea as you see the sun around him. It's like with this, it's like the sleeping power I'm seeing of, like with the Edgar Casey. Both of these, the magician has his eyes closed. The King of Wands has this thing over his eyes, almost like we're doing it blindly, going through this, like where we were talking about the doubts. And it's like, feels like a holy spot where I'm like, all in this. And I'm hearing somebody say, is somebody there? Do you see eyes in the window? And it's so funny. It's kind of freaking me out. This is the season, too spooky. Okay, so yeah, and this is it. Remember, the eagle was going almost like blindly, but he's not. He's going with the spirit. It's almost like we have this halo around us, this halo of the truth. This truth is within us. The Ace is the one, is ourself. This is the truth in our, it's like reprogramming the mind by the actions taken, right? And it's like, I heard the blind leading the blind, but we are going from the, again with the other 9, this 9 of Swords is now in reverse. It's like now we're detangled from this. It's like the red thread's cut. Maybe this does certainly have something to do with us coming back into ourselves with all these swords, the 9, the 10, the Ace. We're coming into this new idea, a whole new, you see this confirmation with the Wheel of Fortune. This is destined to happen with the Hermit in reverse. This is destined to happen, Aries. We're destined to be here. I'm seeing the snake. I'm seeing the word sit. It's not even here. And then I'm seeing the, it's like when these, you know what I'm thinking of? Is like the beast and Jesus. How they're one of the same wheel. This wheel's turning. My nose is really itching me. And there's eyes all around. It's reminding me of the one reading. The eyes in the sky, many faces. Remember the eagle spirit? The eyes in the sky. Your goggles. Right? It's almost like beer goggles, but spirit goggles. And this is how we're leading, how we're manifesting this, how this big change is occurring. Alright, Aries, thank you so much. I love you. If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe. I'm excited for you and your new manifestations. Comment, let me know. Love you.